Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was up 1.7% today. Another green shirt day, all-time high, 39th all-time high that we set this year alone. The Dow closed above 42,000 for the first time. Things are really starting to take off. And when you cut rates by 0.5%, if you don't have a big recession, that's a really good thing for the economy. We had the jobs report came out today for first-time unemployment claims. It was lower than expected, as low as it's been since May. So that's, got the market kind of excited that, hey, we could have this soft landing potentially and still have rates come down, interest rates, inflation rates start to come down too. These are all things that are in the hope list as far as that goes, but they're all happening at this point in time. What you really hope is that it just continues and we don't get a resurgence of inflation like we did in the 70s or some recession that was caused by, the fact that we've had these rates up for, over a year as far as that goes. But really good day today. Very strong. We saw some very strong motion out of the tech stocks. They've been kind of languishing a little bit here. But once we get above the all-time high here, uh, like we just did today, that's a really big deal because we went from the middle of July up and down, up and down. We had two big drops, one in August and here another one in September. And so we've been spending a lot of time at the same prices, and that becomes a nice support level. So once you break above that, we may come back down to that. We've got triple witching, a Friday with all the options expirations that are going on, tomorrow. And so sometimes there's some sell-offs that happen for that, at least on a temporary basis. But oftentimes, that base of support that we just established will kind of hold up and at least make it more difficult for the market to come back down as far as that goes. But chances are we're going to continue to kind of eke our way up here and really maybe 6,000. We're at 5,700 and change right now on the S&P 500, and maybe 6,000 is a possibility this year. Probably would be a thing that would be hard to get through just because it's a big number, but nonetheless great market. It's been really fun to kind of watch all this stuff go. It's a good time to be in the market as far as that goes. I know a lot of people have been expressing concerns about the election and what have you. The market, there's going to be one of two people in the White House. You're going to have three options for Congress, all Republican, all Democrat, or bifurcated. And the market knows those three options. And we're up 20% so far this year. I think it's comfortable with what is going to happen here as far as that goes. More important to the market is really what's happening with the Federal Reserve, what's happening with inflation rates, what's happening with earnings, the job market, and those types of things. The jobs are a lagging indicator, but they are a part of what the Federal Reserve looks at. And so that becomes an important piece from a data standpoint. Looking at what's going on with the job market helps to understand what the Federal Reserve might do, because, they have a dual mandate, full employment, which they consider, 4% unemployment or less. And then, of course, 2% core PCE inflation is their target for inflation. So, we're getting close on both of those. So it's, they're doing what they need to do. A little surprised still that they did the 0.5 point cut. It's a good thing, I think. Again, I feel like they probably would have done a quarter point in July. And so they're just kind of making up for that. And we'll probably continue to see some quarter point decreases here once they get kind of started. I don't know that they'll go really far with it. Kind of depends on what the data says as we go. So anyway, great day to be an investor today. Look forward to tomorrow. We're going to do the show. I'll do a summary for what I saw happening this week in the stock market. And then, can send in questions and what have you. And we'll try to answer those live on the show, 12:15 to 1 o'clock on YouTube, Talk Money with Tom. So look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much. Bye.